Welcome to Unstoppable Achievement Program. This is a course where we are taking steps to rewire our mind so that we start attracting abundance of health, wealth, love, and peace in our life. Let's get to the session. But before that, how do we start? I am awesome and my life is going to be super awesome. My mind is alert, my heart is receptive. I am here to be the best version and no one can stop me to become one. Let's repeat. I am awesome and my life is going to be super awesome. My mind is alert. My heart is receptive. I'm here to be the best version and no one can stop me to become one. Now, today we are going to learn about the hidden viruses which is there in our soul. Now, similar to a laptop where there is hidden viruses which is slowing your which slows down your laptop. Usually laptop comes with an antivirus or you install a virus, and if you don't install that, it will slow down your laptop. Now there is an option that you can buy a new laptop, but there is no option that whatever viruses gets embedded in our mind, we do something about it. It will slow us down if we don't take care of it today. And this is something which you have to practice, which you have to understand and learn your entire life. There are some things which are shared in this session. Even in the second week some things are shared, and third week. So it is a all the weeks are important for you so that we reinstall our brain if there is any viruses in our soul, right, which makes us slow. Now one of the thing which viruses are anger and irritation. Actually, positivity, opposite of positivity is anger and irritation. And opposite of positivity is also positive results, not coming positive results, negative results. So if you keep on having so many things in your heart, if you have been an angry person, you get lot of anger, you get irritated with people a lot. Even I was a person who used to get irritated because of people around me. I was an angry person. There were many things which used to boil down in my heart and mind, and that's why I was not able to take steps. I was not able to take steps for my life, right? I didn't realize that I was not getting productivity. I was not getting positive results. I became a person who thinks a lot but does nothing. I became a person who want to do lot many things in business but finally not doing anything, because if you have too much anger, irritation in your soul, you don't get positive result. That's why this is one of a very, very important session. Okay, now first, before understanding this, let's understand, if you don't take action, if you don't learn this lesson, then what is going to happen? You will think you become a person who is thinking a lot, but action is not, mind is not calm. Okay, they usually try to ignore things. We usually, if there is something, we try to avoid things. If someone is telling us something, if we don't like, we try to ignore it. If someone is giving work and we don't want to do, we will try to ignore it. Okay, then we want to show others, we want to show off fake personality. No one can say me anything. We have anger, irritation, but no one can say us anything. But deep down, we have fears. We are full of fears that we are hurt. But we show a fake personality that everything is fine. And no one should say me anything. So full of anger, irritation towards others. Now, sometimes people are dominating. If you have too much anger, irritation, sometimes people are too much dominating. If you are, you show anger, irritation to people who are below you. It could be your people who are working under you. It could be house workers who are working in your house, or it could be any team. You try to show a lot of anger to people below you, and you are not able to trust people easily. You try to show others that they are we try to show others that we are very, very happy person. Again, a very, very fake personality. Okay, and we also find the world full of fake people. Now all these things happen, and with this we can't have unstoppable achievements in our life, right? So we have to work towards this. It's like viruses which are there in our mind, which we have to work towards it. Now for this, I am sharing you some 3 stories. Okay, very, very important and powerful stories, and you have to listen to this story very, very nicely. Are you there with me? Are you in the active state? Give me the word active. Hope you're in the active state. Okay, Now, the first story which I want to share is my personal story. Okay, it's the story of my flatmate. Now, I was staying in Delhi, South Ex. If you have been in Delhi, South Ex is a very, very posh locality. And I was staying in Delhi in that location with one flatmate. It was a small room and I was staying with her. And I am a Sindhi girl. If you know, Dimpi Udhani is a Sindhi girl. I was a big time confused. I had problems giving money, taking money, giving money. Even means if people are not taking money, means I never used to like lending people, borrowing money from other people. I never used to like giving money also. Big time conjuice, never used to give for any charity and all that thing. This was nowhere at all there, which is completely changed now. Now, when I was that type of person, I had problems, when we just started living in that room. And I was excited when we started staying together in the beginning. I was very, very excited. And she was a girl who used to, show a lot of love, care, pampering types girl. And I was okay, means okay, nice, okay. I was little cold, maybe you can say so. I was cold. But I felt that duties is important. I believed in responsibility. I believed that no one, I should do all the response. She should not be overburdened with homework. I am responsible and she is also responsible. I used to believe in these thoughts. But from the beginning only, I felt that I am doing more work and she's not doing work. I am sometimes paying more and she's not paying more. Though we used to have a calculation, but then also so many calculations were missed. There was some in my mind, the continuous irritation was there. That for 50 rupees, 100 rupees also, if I'm giving more, continuous irritation was there, that, I'm not liking it. That what is this person, this, she doesn't bother only, she's not doing work. And that was continuous irritation. And I felt that no, if I'm saying this to her, I am showing myself as a miser person. I am showing myself as a confused person, that I'm fighting for 50 rupees. I'm fighting for 100 rupees. So I continued chattering inside me, but I did not talk with him. Later, okay, after 2-3 years, we had a big fight, and it was completely opposite to whatever. But when we had that fight, all our past stories also came in that picture. That what I have done and what you have not done. So you also may be having some fight, isn't it, with some or the other person? And when you are having that fight, all your past thing comes up. Why? Because in your past you didn't like something and you chose not to say to that person because of something, because you felt that what image you will have in front of other person, because you felt that what other person is going to think. And we chose to continue chatting with ourselves, but not to talk, not to say to that person. Now, you have to, if you want to become a peak performer, you have to really, really stop doing this. If you understand that you are continually chatting because of something, you have to find a way, okay, to get a solution. And I'm going to help you find a way. I'm going to give you a solution also, but you have to take steps for it. You can't live with it. I lived with it in my childhood for 15 years, in my when I was staying with this flatmate for 3 years. And when there is fight, it's like a crack in the glass. Even if you save, even if you forgive, then it becomes very, very difficult to heal, isn't it? So you have to take steps today. This is the life lesson for you for your entire life. Right? You can't live with this childhood. And later I understood that my peace of mind is way more money than money. If I am fighting with her, actually, I am when I'm choosing not to say to her, not to talk to her. Instead, I'm choosing that money is more important than my peace of mind. I'm not letting it go for 50, 100 rupees. I am choosing that 50, 100 के लिए मेरे को continuously chattering चल रही है. Okay, then I am actually, my peace of mind is very, very cheap. But peace of mind, what is the value of peace of mind? It's priceless. Your productivity lies in peace of mind. Why people do meditation? Because peace, your productivity lies in peace of mind. Right? So you have to understand that I understood this very important lesson, that my peace of mind is way more expensive than anything in the world. So I need to do something for it. In that scenario, I chose that I don't care about money. Let money go. In multiple situations in my life, in future or in my present also, I've done this, that if 100 people, 1000, 2000, I don't care. If I feel that I'm not getting it, I don't care. My peace of mind is way more. If I can get, then fine, I will talk maybe. But if I can't get, I choose to say that my peace of mind is way more expensive than money. Right? Hope you got this lesson. Now, second story, I want you to remember this story as the remote control story. Maybe I have told you in the workshop, maybe not, I'm not sure. So you have to, now this was a story where there was a couple who kept on fighting, kept on fighting. Why? Because this man was a perfectionist. He wanted all the things in order. And this wife was a cool woman who kept things idhar, udhar, udhar, udhar. Right? Now, in the beginning, the husband told, why can't you keep this? Why can't you keep there? But the wife heard but did not follow what the husband was telling. The husband kept on getting irritated, kept on, the fights kept increasing. Now the husband thinks that the wife will not understand, so he continued boiling in his mind. Their love starts separating it out. Their love starts decreasing. Right? Now, because of this, their relationship starts getting hampered. Now, the husband wants to do something, but they are not doing. Wants to do something for his career, to be productive in office, to do something, the side hustle, but he's not able to do. He's just thinking, he's not doing. Right? So, everything has an impact. Everything goes inside in a brain as negativity. And if there is negativity within, you can't get positive results, right? So the learning from this story is, I have full control of my life. If you are trying to control others, it becomes very, very difficult. I have full control of my life. To make things work between any two people, it is always easy to change myself than changing others. And that is why this husband chose not to get one more mobile. Okay, now his energy was not on changing others. His energy was changing, his finding a way to solve his own problem. So when he learned this lesson, that I have full control of my life, to make things work between any two, it's always easy to change myself than changing others. So he found easy way. Right? Slowly, the marriage started getting restored. You have to take care of this lesson. It could be, if there is two people, it could be boss, it could be, you need to find a way. How can you solve it? And as I share, that life is a puzzle. Sometimes you have to solve it through your own way. Sometimes you have to talk. Sometimes you have to do different things. But you have to understand that where you have to fit that story, right? Where you have to fit that your story, your learning, right? So I have full control of my life. In two people, usually it is very, very easy to change yourself, right? Now, the third story which I want to share with you is the aerial story. And this is again a very, very personal story of mine. Now, I went to learn aerial yoga one day, and we were doing fine. Now, there was one person came, it was almost like 20-minute session was left. And the person came and he told that, is there some name called Ritika? So Ritika stood up. Okay, yes, Ritika. So he told that actually there is a car parked in a puja place, and there is a, Mahorat. Matlab, there is a timing schedule to do the puja at that place. So can you remove the car? So this girl told, I'm going to end the session in 20 minutes. I'm going to come and remove it. So he requested again, but then the girl also tell her, I'm coming in 20 minutes, I told you. So the guy went. Now, after 5 minutes, few more senior people comes. requesting the girl that, to move the car to some other position because there is a timing of the car, there is a timing of the puja, and it needs to be closed. It needs to be done at that moment of time. Now also the girl became angry and started fighting that, what is this nonsense? I'm telling you I'm coming in 20 minutes. Why can't you wait for this time? The entire class energy became negative and everyone was disturbed because of this person. She could go and solve in 5 minutes, but she chose to be angry and to make the entire environment negative. Right? They're requesting her, they're saying her that, can you please move it? There is a muhurta, there is a timing. But then also she became adamant. Now, when you are fighting for every single thing in your life, then you will not have enough energy to fight for the battles which are important for you, which are your dreams, your desires, your whatever you want to do in your life. So you have to choose your battles very, very wisely, because energy in a day is limited. It's not unlimited, it's actually limited. If you keep on wasting all your energy in fighting, in aggression towards people, in things which you don't like, then you will not have any energy for the things which you truly want to do. So be careful of this, people. Be careful of this. You have to choose your battles wisely. What are the battles you want to fight for? Why, where you want to use your energy? Save your energy for the important battles, important journey of your life. Right? This is the number 2 story which I want you. Now you have to understand this. If you keep on holding to anger, your anger irritation is like you are holding anger irritation in your hand. When you are holding fire in your hand, then whose hand will burn? The other person or your hand? Your hand is burning. Remember this. Imagine now a fire burning in your hand. If you keep on talking to yourself, you keep on doing like this, your hand is going to burn. Anger, irritation, it's, though you may come out of it, maybe past you move on, you have moved on, but there are ashes. And that's why in present, your productivity could be missing. Right? There are ashes in the soul. So you have to choose a way. You have to choose a way. Either you have to talk, either you have to talk to that person, right? Either you have to talk, communicate with that person. If there is anger, it could be with your boss, husband, wife, something is happening. You have to talk to that person. It's talking doesn't mean fighting, right? You say what you are feeling, what is the way you are trying to work out a solution. And if you feel completely that the other person is not going to understand, because many times we are creating an assumption. You have to be careful about that, right? So it's not that your assumption is correct. No. Sometimes you have to forgive. If you are not able to talk, then you have to forgive. And if you are not able, still not, because there are some people who should not be forgiven, you can block that person also. But you have to find a way of doing one of the things. You have to talk or you have to block. You can't live with it. You can't choose to live with it. You have to block those people from your life. More things you will learn on talk, forgiving, block on second week, third week further, right? But you have to understand that this is, we are forming the base. Either you have to talk, either you have to forgive, either you have to block. You have to find a way. You have to do one of the things. You can't live with it. I hope you got this lesson. Now, in the day 2 exercise, I want you to think for you that what irritates you. Does traffic irritate you? What is the solution of the traffic? Like for me, if traffic, I never used to get irritated, but traffic is my best time to listen to audiobooks. And I read audiobooks. I don't read physical books. I read audiobooks. Right? It's the best time. So if traffic irritates you, I have a solution. If something irritates me, I have a solution. So what irritates you? Think about it. What irritates? Which person is irritating you? Why? Where? What you are not liking? What you don't like. So you have to, if someone is saying you something, what will you do? And which you don't like, which is continuously chattering, happening, what will you do? So I want you to think that when you start writing, then you start getting more answers. If you are not able to understand, then you can even scroll about what others have written. So hit the link below down the video and do the exercise. And if you are not able to understand, check others' response. Right? What will you do to solve your irritation? Again, very, very important. What will you do to solve that irritation? Okay. So do this Facebook exercise of day 2. Now, day 2 habit, which I want you to put an effort, is that I want you to, your beginning of the day, when you start your day and when you end your day. Okay, I don't want you to start with seeing other people. Okay, when you keep on seeing others, your first day beginning start with seeing others, then it's comparison is going on, comparison goes on. So try your best not to see to other people in the morning first thing. Don't do. So what you have to do, if you want to actually implement this, then you have to drop. You are taking a decision that you want to drop it, but you can't drop anything unless you take a decision that you want to replace it with something. So if you have a habit of watching first thing in the mobile, okay, keep on scrolling reels and all the other things in mobile, then you have to replace it with something. It could be a audio meditation, it could be an audio book message, it could be doing exercise, it could be yoga, it could be meditation, it could be anything. So you will replace it with something. So anything, if you want to drop it from your life, you can't just drop it just like that. You have to replace it with something. Okay. Last thing also, try as much as possible that before you sleep, half an hour, you don't watch mobile. Can you do that for unstoppable achievement, right, in your life? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's take small steps. Even if things are completely, it's not happening, I want you to take small steps for it. I hope you will do it. Okay. Let's meet in the next session. Lots of love. Again, there is an audio session. This is a repetition, but if you hear deep, okay, if you are in a calm place, listen to it nicely. It will give you further breakthrough, because the more repetition is there, it will go embedded in your mind. Okay. I will see you in the next session. Lots of love. Bye.